Welcome, Melissa Bradbury here with Pearl Key Real Estate in Muskoka, and today I'm so excited to host our virtual showing here at our newest listing on Gull Lake. Gull Lake is literally 90 minutes to the 401. It's within 5 kilometers of every amenity in Gravenhurst. You can boat into Gravenhurst, and Gull Lake also happens to be a 2-lake chain that connects to Silver Lake just east of here. I'm so excited to show you this 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom cottage, and there's a boathouse. Let's get our tour started. Today we're at 1029 Sprunt Lane in Gravenhurst, and I'm starting our virtual showing through the front door. I'm going to highlight the main spaces first, but I did want to point out that immediate to our left, we actually have stackable laundry at the cottage, which is not always a common feature. So that's a really nice bonus here. So pantry, and I'm just going to slowly pan. We've got appliances here to our left. But I just want to give you a slow pan of the dining room kitchen. Just going to walk back here so you can have a better visual of this space. We've got a chest freezer and stand-up fridge. And all the appliances are included in. As a matter of fact, it's almost a complete turnkey offering, except for a short list of exclusions that we'll have attached to the listing. And now I just want to give you a pan back towards the living room. This cottage is about 650 square feet. It's been lovingly owned by the same family since the early 80s. And they're excited for a new family to take over and start making memories this summer. Here's a lovely elevated view down to the water. I know it's hard to visualize in the winter, but we have some fabulous photos we took in the fall with the extended dock and the fire pit area and the boathouse. And just stepping back, I wanted to point out that this door here on the left down to the waterfront area is about 36 steps. And this is actually an AC wall unit. Okay, so now we'll go have a look at the bedrooms. So this is our first of 3 bedrooms. As you can see, it hosts a single and a double. Compact, but quite nicely. So that's our first bedroom with a lake view. Our second bedroom is off the kitchen dining room area. I'll give you a pan, and this one has a double bed. I also want to highlight that the box there is the electrical panel, and it's a 100 amp breaker in there. So this is our second room. And then heading back out, we'll take a look at our third bedroom, another lake view bedroom. Right now there's plastic on the windows because of the time of year. And then just to our right, we have a 3-piece bathroom. We've got a stand-up shower. And the septic is a 3-bedroom system, but years ago, this laundry room was actually a 4th bedroom before they put the stackable laundry, and is really just a multi-purpose storage space. And that is right off of our kitchen. So now I've just come around to the lakeside side of the cottage. So there is the door off of the living room. We've got a couple steps down here, and I just want to take a moment and show you under the cottage. So we've got wood piers on concrete footings. And as you can see, it's incredibly open down here and accessible, which I feel would make it reasonable to insulate under here if you also wanted to put in an alternative heat source. There's so much accessibility, which we don't always see. There's the hot water tank, and then as you can see to the left, they've got a full UV purification system on their lake line, and 2 filters as well. So now we'll head down and I'll show you the waterfront. So now we're down at the waterfront area, and as I mentioned before, the door off of the living room there down to here is about 36 steps. to this absolutely lovely level area down at the water with a sandy walkout. We have lots of fall photos online just to show how pretty this area is. So that's a bit of a pan. So this dock extends up to just over 50 feet in the summertime. And in the photos you'll see there's a lovely evening fire pit down here as well. Our exposure is north, but because we don't have a lot of tree coverage down here or up behind the cottage, you do really benefit from a lot of southern sun in this area as well as on the dock in the summer. And now I'm just going to give you a really quick peek at the boathouse where we actually have one wet slip in here. Okay, so that wraps up the waterfront area. And from here, we'll just have a quick look at the parking, and then I will show you the feature sheet and block map. And now I'm just up at the front of the cottage, the roadside. And I just wanted to point out that the septic system here is a raised bed. It's just to the right of the sign. And I'll just pan over here to the parking area. And we'll conclude our tour with a look at the feature sheet and block map. Thank you so much for joining us on our virtual showing today. I just want to take a moment and highlight our feature sheet so you can screen capture those details. I also forgot to mention earlier on the tour that the taxes in 2020 were just under $2,500. And there's actually 3 pins that run with this property. I'm just going to show you a quick block map here. So I've shown you 1029 Sprunt Lane, but also this back lot comes with the property as well on a separate pin. And this shared property is where the parking lot is that I showed you. At the end of Hewitt Street is actually one of the boat launches on Gull Lake, so conveniently just around the corner. And then here's a little bit of information on Gull Lake as well. Okay, and that concludes our showing at 1029 Sprunt Lane in Gravenhurst. Thank you for joining us.